right, so I wanted to discuss the first caboodle kit that we're going to be doing in the new year, and we're going to do something a little different. We're usually doing pretty much journals and stuff, so I thought we need to do something a little bit different at the beginning of the year, at the least at the beginning of the year. So we're going to make what some people call them shrines, some people call them assemblage, whatever title you want to give it, we are going to make a compartment that we put stuff in, you know, all that stuff that we have. And if you don't have stuff, well, that's where that's where the kit comes in. Now, if you were with me last week when I was showing you kind of sort of what I was making, this one, um, I wanted to make a basic structure, and I used a lot of the jelly uh, print papers that we did, and they all kind of, I don't know, it kind of looked Asian to me. So I ended up using those papers and making this have an Asian theme. Now, the kit that we're going to be doing has no theme. It's just stuff. And what I was going to suggest is you'll see all the stuff. I'll show it all to you. And then I'll let you know how you might be able to customize it a little bit. Now, this one doesn't have a door. It's all stationary, and it doesn't have this. Now, the one we're going to do is going to look more like this one. I want to put it on a little bit of a stand right there, and I want this to be able to shut so we have more things to decorate, and then it'll open up, and then you can have other things inside. Okay, so that's the basics of it, so that you have an idea of what we're doing. It'll have a ledge and then like a little slot where you can put something in. It'll have the door. It'll still have that opening that we have on the other one. So that's what we're going to be doing. So in the kit, what you'll get is you'll get all the dimensions for all the pieces parts, and they'll be drawn out in their proper dimension. And then what I do is I keep all my old boxes, and then I cut those out of the cardboard, whatever cardboard I have, and then that's my pattern. But of course, you guys can do it any way you want. But to me, that ends up being the easiest. And if you're going to make multiples, then you've got the pattern in a hard form, and you won't mess it all up every time you try to cut something. Okay, so that will be in there. Now, oh dear. I just went through all of my stuff that I thought, well, this would be kind of cool. I mean, you're never going to be able to use all this stuff. You might be able to make 10 of these with this, but still, it gives you a lot of choices to play around with. Now, I like playing with different kinds of woods and stuff, but I tried to make it, find stuff that I had that would already kind of fit the size, because a lot of you may not have the ability to cut the wood into sizes that would fit there. So I've just gotten all kinds of stuff. We've played around with these. We've made journals, but these would look kind of cool depending how you decorate them. Those would look kind of cool going up on there. These can lend itself to all different types of looks. I see this, of course, I see everything Asian. I see how this could look Asian. I see how it could look Native American if you made it look like it was some kind of feathers on there. You could make it look like something that has to do with boating. I mean, just your imagination of what you can do with that. This I thought would look kind of cool as the ledge up on top. If you wanted to put the ledge up there and maybe not put the roof, and have something stable to sit something on top of, just a possibility. This, who knows? I don't know. I just thought it was cute. And then I'm adding 2 of the real large ones, because who knows what you can do with those based on what you can do with these, right? I'm putting some pieces of wood in case you end up wanting to go with sort of like the nature kind of feel for it. And then Pinky had sent me a whole bunch of these, so I threw out all the seeds. And I thought, well, if you go for the nature look, here's the beginnings. You got other stuff in your yards you can use. Then if you want to go more with the industrial kind of look, I've got some of the bulbs. I've got testers, you know, whatever. I've also got some corks. Who knows what you can do with those? Maybe make some stamps or something. I don't know. I have some metal that would look really cool up on the top. I had to fold it to stick it in, but I think it's like about a foot of that you'll be able to play with there. I don't have the same of all these, so each one will have something different, but these would look kind of cool, you know, stuck up there on top. Then you also have really cool bulb if you're going industrial, right? So that's kind of cool. And then some more of these little wood things. I thought these would look really cool up on top. Or if you want to cut out a spot in the door that you're making, you know, yeah. Got to use the old noggin to come up with something. Uh-oh, hello. And then this I thought would look really cool up on the top. I painted these and made them have like a rust look to them. There's a lot of different things you can do with these. You even put it on the door. You know, whatever your imagination is. I had a bunch of these caps, so I threw in a bunch of those. Those could be glued on the doors as is, or they could be flattened out. I had these pieces of metal. It says Los Angeles Unified School District. I don't know. It looks like it might have come off of, what? I don't know. Something. Maybe the lockers? Maybe. They've got numbers and stuff. And then one of these where you can put the label, or you can use it on the door, or you can use it on top, or you can hang it this way. I don't know. You guys decide. I also have, these are, you ladies that work out in your garden, you know, recognize these. These are those metal tags that you can engrave and put the type of plant that you're planting. They're basically those kinds of tags. And it comes with some little metal on there so that you can tie it on something. I thought those would look really cool on something. Then I had these. These are not real for typewriters. They're, you know, they mimic them, but I thought those would be kind of fun. And some of these, oopsie, something's missing. Okay, these are the lights I'm talking about. They're very, very tiny little lights, and there's, I may not look it, but there's 7 feet. So you can really put it all around your little project, inside, outside, all over the place. 7 feet. Okay. So now, in addition to all of this, because I don't know what theme, you know, if you're going to adapt a theme, I don't know what theme you want. But if you order one of these, message me in Etsy and let me know what your theme is. And I will, in addition to all this, I will add a few things of whatever I have for the theme. For instance, if you want it to be Egyptian, I have a few things. If you want it to be African, I have a few things. If you want it Asian, I have a lot of things. If you want to use one of my those tins that I have, that are those little ceiling tins, they're about 6 by 6. You want to go with that, let me know. I'll include one of those. You know, all the different things that we've done with the kits in the past 3 years and all the themes that we've gone with, I've got a little bit of something. So as long as I have it, I'll include it in your kit so that you can make it, you know, the theme that you personally want. And then you can adapt all these things with that theme. All right. So I forgot to mention that I will probably, I'm not sure yet, I probably will be recording the, uh, uh, the what? I will probably be recording the tutorial on how to make this because there's a lot of drying time and you know, it would just, I think, take too long if I did it on the live. So more than likely I will be filming it. I'm not going to promise either way. Either way, you will get the tutorial on how to put all of this together. And I think it'll be fun because it'll be something a little different from what we normally do. So don't forget, um, if you order one of these, please message me and say, Rosemary, I'd like blah, blah, blah theme, nature theme, ocean theme, whatever it is that you want. And then I'll include additional stuff so that you can do that. I think it's supposed to be kind of fun. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. So, so anyway, we'll start this right after I film the tutorial, I guess. I will send those out, and then we'll play with them during the month, maybe decorating them or something like that. But the actual construction will probably be on a recorded tutorial. All right, thanks a lot, and thank you for all your support this past year that you've given my shop, and I hope we can have some more artsy fun in the year to come.